Hello everybody and welcome to 2024. Today is January 1st and today I will be doing my budget for January along with talking about some of the debts that I plan on paying off in the next couple of months and how I would like to rebuild my credit score. So today this binder is not going to be utilized too much. We're going to set this aside. I did get these binders from Amazon. They do have different binders and textiles that you can use, but I will link that in the description if you guys want me to. Today we're going to focus on this binder, and this binder holds all of my essential bills, so I'm going to take these out real fast. And I'll set it on the side over here. So I like all of the little envelopes. They do have this cute little text on what they're for. I don't utilize this on the back. I do have forms that came with it that are the same exact thing as this, but I just don't use it. So this has my housing, insurance, utilities, groceries, transportation, entertainment, education, aka my student loan, debts, and then my personal fund money. So we are going to start off with my rent. So I paid my rent and it absolutely broke my heart. So I paid $1,048. So let's get into that. And I was gonna count this out. So the whole reason why my rent is high is because I do live downtown and I also am paying for a parking spot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Brain fart, guys. Oh, and just so you guys are aware, this is fake paper money. I still don't feel comfortable yet with using my actual money because I just worry about like, oh, I could lose my wallet and that's all of my rent money. So I did buy fake money, but I will post somewhere on the screen of my direct deposit hitting so you guys know that I am actually getting paid that amount. This month I made $3,500 for my job. I am a salaried employee. So for my housing, I budgeted that much. I do have a leftover of $2 from my rent. I feel like a big spender. So I'm gonna put this in its envelope. And I just started doing this because I have like a better visualization of my bills, and I'm learning to slowly be better at budgeting my money because I know in the past, especially with being a broke college student, that once you actually start making big girl dollars, you're so quick to spend all your money, buy yourself this or that. So I'm just being mindful of that. My car insurance is $107. That will be due towards the middle of the month. So I'm going to put that in there. And these are non-negotiable expenses. I am up for renewing my insurance, I believe is the term, soon. So I'm definitely gonna talk to them and try and negotiate that amount down because I feel like $107 is a lot of money. You're gonna hear me struggle with putting these fake bills in the envelope. I feel like that's a lot of money, especially with the age of my car and for how long I have been a driver, that I should not be paying that much. Utilities. So my utilities, I budget for $60. My electric bill has been fairly low. Not saying that's a bad thing. I'm very thankful for it. So I believe I haven't paid any more than $55 for my electric bill. But the reason why I put 60 in here is because sometimes I'll have like an $8 extra charge for my rent, which I do actually budget for that, actually, now that I think about it, with the extra $20. And sometimes that is like garbage pickup for them. So that's where the extra $10 comes from. And I have not gotten my energy bill yet, so this is just going to sit. It's been sitting in my bank account, just waiting to get pulled. Groceries. So I know you guys are gonna think I'm crazy. So I actually, it is just me, but I do like eating from Trader Joe's. So I accounted for that with having a bigger grocery budget. So my grocery budget is $400 a month. I know that's a lot, that's crazy. And today I had gone to, and ignore my messy handwriting in this corner. Today I went to Whole Foods and I spent $116 only because Trader Joe's was closed. So I'm a little upset about that. So my current running total for my groceries for the rest of January is $282.21. These are 50s. Two up, okay. And for the change, I'm just gonna save these $2 extra for rounding up everything, and then I'll put it in like its own little sleeve. If you guys have any suggestions as to what I should do if it's not a complete dollar or even dollar amount, let me know. All right, that is my groceries. Transportation. Gas has not gone down in so long. So I did have to increase my gas budget. It used to be, I believe, $60, but now since I am able to drive around more, I increased it to $80. And any money that rolls over from this, I will be putting it into my other binders in this pink binder. And I will say, after the holiday season, my wallet has been crying. Even though, like, my family, we set like a limit to how much money we can spend, or not really spend, but how much like we all agree to spend on one another, it's still not enough because some stuff is like $30-$40, and there's just no way to be able to get anything cheaply anymore. Okay, entertainment, that includes my phone, Netflix, and Xbox. And actually, I might increase that. I am going to pull an extra $10, so you're gonna like see me write that over here. So I'm gonna make it 71. My phone bill is $50, my Netflix is $8, and then my Xbox, I believe, or the Xbox Live, I believe that is $15. So I will look into that. I keep forgetting that I do need to figure out if I'm going to have this in my personal or my entertainment fund. But actually, let me just put the full amount in here, and I will take that out from whatever I have for my personal fund. So, and I already took my phone bill today. So my phone bill is $50. Netflix is $8 for me. And then my gaming subscription is $15. I believe so. Whatever in excess from the $61, I will be taking out my personal fund and then reevaluating this budget next month. Okay. So I do have a big medical bill, and we are actually going to put that in my debt folder. So I have a $50 medical bill that I'm slowly paying off. I believe that I have $150 left on it now. I'm not like in a big hurry to pay it off because it's not affecting my credit score, and I'm trying to pay down my credit cards as fast as possible. So that's why I have not been working on it. And then I do have a car repair payment that I have to pay back. It's $110.67, so it's where the $2 buffer is coming in for me. So I can't wait to have these debts paid off, so I will be done. I also do have, here I'm going to keep adding to this because I actually have more debts that aren't related to my credit cards or student loans. So I have a $30 firm payment, which I am looking to pay off in the next couple of months. I also then have a $28.59. Oh, actually, sorry. My firm payment is $20.59, and then my medical bill is $30. I have another medical bill that's not related to the first one. So a firm is $20.59. I feel like with medical debt, it just kind of never ends, and it's such a stressful cycle to be in, and I cannot wait to be completely done with the majority of the debt, but we will see. Okay, this is my big debt folder. Okay, education. Like many students right now, the student repayment pause ended. Granted, I was not able to utilize it because I was in school at the time when the Biden administration enacted it, so it didn't really benefit me, but I'm glad that some people were able to have a break from their student loans or be able to afford more things, so I am thankful for that for them. So my student loan is $120. For some reason, it incurred interest. It incurred, I believe, like $180 worth of interest during that weird period where the student loan pause ended, but the student loans weren't exactly due. So I will be taking care of that at some point just so it doesn't keep compounding. But I will. Not happy about it, but out of all of the other student loan payments I've heard about, mine is definitely one of the lowest. So cheers to that. Because I know some people have like $500 student loan repayments, which is absolutely crazy given the current state of the world. So $120. I will do that extra 180 interest. I will tackle it. I am looking to start making 220 payments, or actually 320 payments if I am able to in the future, but we will definitely see. Last and not least, my personal funds, and we'll get to my credit cards and like how much all of that is. So for me, I did actually, let me pull this up. So I did go shopping. I got paid on Saturday, so I went shopping and did all that I needed to do, especially for the new year. Well, I celebrated yesterday. So currently I have $338.71 left to spend on myself for the rest of the month. I do have a second job, but I will not be doing that much longer actually, just because of how I barely have any free time for myself and I'm absolutely exhausted. But originally I had started off with 500 and some change dollars for my personal budget for the month. So it wasn't like I'm working with $400. Also too, this is a lot more that many people don't have, so I try to be very thankful for that. So 300, 30, 8. So I'm just gonna put this in here. So this is all filled out, and I feel like I am missing one because I do believe that I do have a savings one. I have a savings folder, and then I have a miscellaneous folder. I'm not really gonna use the miscellaneous folder for anything, so it's gonna go right up there. In savings right now, this is money that I do not need to touch at all this month to survive. I had put in $200 in December, and then I put another $600 for January, so my total is $800. So 3, 4, $800. And my goal is to reach $1,000, and then my next goal will be to be reaching $1,500,000, and then my next goal will be 2K and so forth. So I'll try to save in like $500 increments, just because I feel like for me personally, yeah, I could be saving the money, but like to see the progress of saving $1,000. Of course, you're gonna hear me struggle with putting all this money in. Trying to save $1,000 and the small amounts that I am able to put into savings, I feel like I would like discourage myself. I'm just like, oh, I only put $300 in, and I'm so far away from $1,000. But if I'm able to get those $500 increments done, then I feel like I can be really proud of myself. I'm just gonna put this. Actually, I'll put this in order of like what I pay off camera. Hundreds are completely gone. I barely have any ones left, and I barely have any 50s left. So we are going to go over to my debt. I currently owe, my student loans are 16K, I believe. 16K and some change, which is a very daunting number, but I will definitely tackle it. For my smallest card, I have $171.51 left over on the balance. I do plan on paying this card off this month just so I can get my credit back up to what I want it to be, because I do want to start thinking about possibly getting a new car without the high interest rate. My biggest card, I have a limit of $1,000. That's my biggest limit on both of, or that's the biggest limit credit card limit that I have. My other card limit is $500. Completely maxed out both of my cards, just because like I was broke, I was stupid, or I had the money to pay it off, but I wanted to keep that money. So my biggest balance right now is $791.59. So it's a lot of money for me, especially like for my $50 medical debt. I'm paying that down from $1,000. And then my car repair debt, I'm paying it down from $1,000 also. So I'm at $800 for that car repair, and I'm at $800, I believe, too, or $850 for the medical debt. But still, I owe all of this money to so many different entities, and it's very overwhelming with trying to get out of debt, but also wanting to do all of these other things. So I can show you guys actually before I end the video. So whatever money I have left over from this month, I will be putting it towards paying to get my taxes done. My savings that I'm building up right now, that $1,000, once I reach it, is going to go into my emergency fund. And I will be planning on opening up another account just so it's completely out the way. It's not something that I can easily transfer into my main checking account, because I know that's very tempting. And I've heard people talk about you need to have multiple spending accounts. Well, not spending accounts. Like, I need to have my main account that I'm using right now just to be my bills, and then I need to have another separate account just for my personal money, because as you guys saw earlier, I only have $338, I believe, to spend. But if you look at it as a total, I have $1,000 some dollars in my thing, which I really don't. I only have the 300, so I like to see that visually of like, hey, I only have $300 left. I cannot be spending like this. Medical, so this will include like dental, glasses, any like ER trips, hopefully not in the future. I am working on being healthier. I'm already healthy. It's just that I have gone through a lot of trauma last year, so stress is one of my biggest issues. I do want to start investing, so this is something that I will be putting $200 into each month once I get all of my other funds ready to go. At some point, there's only so many things that I can buy for myself before I'm just like, do I really need to spend money on other stuff? So I will be working towards that. I do want to start saving for a house, but right now I need to get my student loans cleared. And if I do buy a car this year, I need to have a significant down payment for it. Not because my credit is bad, but because I kind of want to be debt-free in 3 years. So, and of course with my current student loan payments, I obviously have to start making more payments in the future, which I will be doing soon. So I'm gonna save, I want to save at least like 5K for a down payment for a car. I will try. It might not be feasible, but if my emergency fund, medical debts, and everything else is squared away, then I'm okay. Vacations. I don't think I'll be able to go on a vacation this year. Well, I can take a staycation, which would be really nice for myself, but that might be something that's gonna go on the back burner, so it's just gonna go down here. Shopping is also gonna go down here because it's kind of part of my personal fund. Christmas. I am not waiting the last minute to do my Christmas saving. I am saving throughout the year. I'm saving, I want to save at least $50 for each family member I have. So that is what I will be working towards. But yeah, the holiday season has like made your girl broke. And I didn't even get like the best of stuff. It sounded like I was giving people designer. No, like it was just like genuinely expensive. So I will square away these $2 to see where it should be going. I think I am just going to definitely check on my entertainment fund, allocate where these needs to go, and then pull money from my personal fund to fund my entertainment fund, because those two things are very important to me. But thank you for listening to my long sob story of, oh, I have debt. I know everybody has debt. But I hope that people can learn from me. I did, like, make my title fund like nothing but a budget. So I hope that people join me on this journey, and hopefully one day you guys can see me be able to buy a house, buy a new car for myself, get my student debt taken care of. So that is my goal for 2024, is getting my credit card debt down, having a significant down payment for my car, and getting my credit score up. I want to get my credit score up to 670. That is a lot of work, but I think I can get there. Also too, like, it's not that I have a terrible credit score, but I'll explain, ask you guys why it did take a couple hits this year and how I'm gonna work to remedy that. But thank you guys so much. Drop your New Year's resolutions in the comments, and I hope you guys have a wonderful year.